Okay, so here is our Make Code Arcade main page. This page has saving of all your previous games that you've built, as well as step-by-step tutorials and skill maps to learn a bit about the Make Code platform and how to make your own games. So we're going to get started by making a very simple game to test out our arcade. And we're going to click New Project, and we're going to give our project a name and click Create. So just a quick overview of the development environment. This is the general Make Code environment. Over here on the left hand side is your simulator, and your simulator runs the code that you build, as well as some debug mode and a little bit of the keyboard shortcuts that you can use. In the center here, you find your block menus. So this is where all the blocks that you will be using for coding are going to be living. And they're broken down by categories based on their functionality. You also have the ability to add extra extensions. And a handy little trick is that you can also search for your block if you're not sure which category it belongs in. And lastly, over here, you will find the actual coding board. And so this is the area where you will be dragging and dropping your blocks of code. Another handy little guide about this environment is that if you right click on any particular block, you can click the help button, and a nice little drawer on the side will load, giving you some information about this particular block and some sample code of how it might look like. When you're done looking up the documentation, you can close it and get right back to it. All right, so let's get started. We're going to add a sprite. A sprite is a character in your game, and you'll see like a puzzle piece. You just click it straight into your on start block. Everything that we put in the on start block over here will execute once, exactly as it says when your game is starting. So right now nothing has shown up on my simulator because I don't have a sprite artwork yet. So anywhere I see a gray box, I can click on it and it brings me to the image editor. So I can either draw my own, or I can explore the gallery and select a pre-made sprite artwork. And so now in a second, you'll see in the simulator that there's my sprite spawning right in the center. If I want to give it a little bit of a background color, I can go into my scene. I can either set a background image, or for now, we could just make a solid color background. Okay. And now I have my sprite, I have a background, but you see that when I move my controllers, my sprite still does not move. And that's because I need to give it the move my sprite with buttons block. If anytime you see this plus button, it means that there's some additional features or settings that you can customize. And in this particular block, I can change how fast or slow my sprite moves in the X and Y directions. So now I can give it a go and my sprite is moving. If I had multiple sprites, I can use the drop down menu and then pick another sprite to also move with the buttons. So now my sprite is moving. I want to make sure that my sprite doesn't get off the screen. So I'm going to look for a block that has the word stay in it. So I'm searching and there it is. Set my sprite to stay on screen. And I'm turning it on. And what this means is that now my sprite will not come off the scene. Great. So now we can confirm that our joystick works, but we want to make sure that our buttons also work. So in the controller menu, I'm going to drag out and on a button press block. And I'm going to have my sprite say something. How about a quack? Now again, I have this plus button here, and so I can decide I have some extra features. I'm going to say it for 1 second, and I'm not going to have an animation, but I'm going to make it make a little sound. And this time I want to play the sound in the background so it doesn't slow down my program. So there it is. Now when I hit the A button, he says quack. And I want to test out my B button. A nice little part of Make Code Arcade is if you right click on a set of blocks, you can actually duplicate it and it'll very quickly copy all your blocks. Now it's grayed out because my code will not run, and this grayed out blocks of code will not run. And the reason for that is because I already have an on A button press. I already have instructions on what will happen when the A button is pressed. So I'm going to change the A into a B so I can tell the program what to do when the B button is pressed. All right, and now let's test it out. Let's see. Great. And it moves around the screen. So that's it. This is our very, very simple game that we are building. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be clicking the download button. The first time you click the download button, it will ask you which hardware you want to download it for, and you can scroll down to the bottom and indicate the Pi 0. But that's only the first time, and then after that, you should be good to go. So the downloaded file is what we will be clicking and dragging into the arcade drive that shows up. So pretty simple. You could do it. Go for it.